Welcome back to another episode of Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. No, I'm just kidding. This is Fail or Fire. I'm your host, Undarius, and I'm joined by my absolutely bodies hitting the floor co-hosts.
That dude Shades.
And something's wrong with me, Dylan.
And we are Cyber Skull Media. Today, we are covering Drowning Pool for the first time on this channel. Not gonna lie, it's been quite a long time since I've actually listened to Drowning Pool. Been a minute, I'll admit that. So I'm really interested to see where this goes.
Isn't this their first song in 20 years?
I'm gonna have to stop you there. There's been a few more since then. 6 albums, maybe.
The hell have I been?
I don't know.
Under a rock, clearly.
guess.
Maybe.
I'm out of the loop. Dave Williams passed away in 2002. So are they just doing instrumentals? You can't replace a singer.
I mean, they say you can't, but there's been 3 since him.
No Dave, no Drowning Pool.
Okay, Linkin Park fan base that hates Linkin Park.
Gotcha.
We will dive a little bit into that later on. We'll let you guys know a little bit more about that if you're unfamiliar, but we don't want to keep you too much longer. Let's dive on in and see what this sounds like. I guess before we do, we should let you guys know, if you're unfamiliar, who's the lead singer right now, Shades?
Lead singer is Ryan McCombs from Soil.
Oh, I love Soil.
So this should be quite interesting then. I'm pretty interested to see where this goes.
Interested that we're even at this point. Let's go.
All right, well, this is Drowning Pool Revolution, parentheses, the final 8 men. So this is going to get real interesting real quick, I bet. Well, that was quite interesting. Shout out to this guy wearing a South Park shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like South Park.
So far, pretty dope. It had some sounds of old school Drowning Pool to me. I don't know why, because they've been out for 6 albums, but old school. Like it was weird.
Not what I expected. I do hear instrumentally. I hear some Drowning Pool vocally. I don't get much Soil vibe from Ryan on this one, and it doesn't sound vocally like Drowning Pool. So I'm gonna have to kind of hang in there and see where this goes.
Probably good that it doesn't just sound like Soil trying to do Drowning Pool. That's probably a good thing.
I suppose, yes.
But I have to agree with the sentiment here in the lyrics. No authority will ever silence me. No authority will ever break me. Don't hold your breath, for I count down the consequence. The scars remember, and these fists, they don't forgive. I got just one more fuck to give. We got to burn it down until the final amen. All in to the next revolution. All in to the next revolution. All in to the next revolution. Revolution. The final amen. Until the final amen. Because we are here for some damn revolution. Let's go.
Hey Shades, you see yourself in the video? Shades, there he is.
Shades, what are you doing
shit,
there?
I missed that. I missed
Man.
that.
You didn't tell us.
Another Shades cameo.
Shades is in all these music videos. First, he's in Coheed and Cambria, Blind Side Sunny. He's in Drowning Pool, and he's not having the courtesy of telling us these things.
He said he hasn't heard this before.
He's lying. Liar!
He saw it live.
NDA, sir.
I suppose you would have to sign one of those.
Unknowingly is a great deep cut to the Rippaverse, because they're always joking about NDAs of upcoming projects they have coming.
That's a nice shot right there. Good pause. Good pause.
I wish they would dive into exactly what kind of revolution they want here. It's quite a generic revolution song. It doesn't dive too heavily into the lyrics other than can't silence me, which right. We believe the same things. We don't want to be silenced over YouTube. And sometimes we have to omit certain things or not say certain words until we're so far into the video just so we can monetize it. Even though this one probably won't get monetized because it's Drowning Pool, but we totally agree with with that sentiment.
So the revolution will not be televised. That's why we can't see it.
Good point. Good point.
When it gets to the chorus, I'm getting a little zombie sound. It reminds me somewhat of Super Beast. Just
Yes.
the cadence and maybe even the instrumentals. I definitely am hearing Super Beast.
Not Super Freak.
Oh, that's a different one. That's when you burn people with crack pipes.
Oh, I thought that was the prof video that we just covered. Butter.
Oh, that was super freaky. Super freaky.
Kinky. No authority will ever silence me. No authority will ever break me. No authority will ever silence me. No authority will fucking break me.
All right. It was kind of a cool video. It's kind of a cool video being at some different live stuff from, I don't know, are they in a parking lot or something somewhere to a full on stage and a show? Hey, look, Primus.
Mr. Les Claypool, bass lord.
So before we get into this fail or fire review and let you guys know exactly what we think about this track, we have one little announcement to let you guys know about. This Saturday, we are going to do our Halloween special live show. We're going to dress fully in costume, all three of us, plus we're having a guest on who's joining us as well. We're going to talk about Halloween movies and a whole bunch of other stuff. Graphics on the screen. If you want, it'll also be in the community tab on our page. It's going to be a really great time. We'd love to see you there. Shades, what did you think of this song?
When I said earlier that it sounded like their old stuff, I don't mean like old, but right about the second album ish is where it kind of brought me back to. So I liked that part of it. You know, I don't have a whole lot to say other than it was fucking fire. Because sometimes I like to bang my head too. I don't know, like it just comes out. I might not have been banging that hard, but trust me, I bang.
I'm gonna come.
I like it. Don't love it. Lyrically, it's pretty repetitive. I'd like to know, kind of like you said, I'd like to know what their agenda is, right? What are they raging against? What's this revolution all about? You know, just chanting about revolution for the sake of it didn't really grab me. It's mid. Musically, it's pretty solid. Like I said, I picked up some elements of kind of some Rob Zombie-esque sounds. I like him as a vocalist. I like that he didn't try to be, Dave Williams #2. I do like a few things about it, but overall, it's just a mid. I probably wouldn't put it on my playlist.
When we were about halfway through, like I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time, but I felt like I was gonna give it a mid. But as we got further into it, once it hit that breakdown and they went all out there at the end, the instrumentals itself won me back. I'm giving it a fire. Now, It almost sounds, if you look at it from this perspective, it sounds like something that's going to be on the next WWE game for the main theme. That's exactly what this sounds like. This sounds like a wrestling video game soundtrack. I don't know if you guys get that vibe now that I've mentioned it, but that's definitely what it feels like to me.
Oh, it would be a good walkout song with some pyrotechnics. I think it lends itself well to that. Like I said, there was some solid stuff in there.
Yeah, like we said, it's not something that's going to be super elaborate or over the top, but I quite enjoyed it. I don't know if it's going on a specific playlist or not, but if it came across my Spotify, I wouldn't turn it off. I'd crank that shit up, put the windows down, and let people know I'm here for a revolution, baby. Even though they're not extremely specific about it, I would like to know more because, you know, some bands, like the owner of the Rippaverse, Backwards, get very, very specific about their revolutionary ideals. That is one thing I wish they would do. But it also passed the headbang and vibe check. If it passes that, it's gonna be really, really hard for Thundy to fail it or give it a mid. Although we may see it yet. We may see it yet because we're only 70 some episodes into this series, and anything could happen. Speaking of how anything could happen, we were going to mention a little bit about the lead singers. If you're not familiar with the Drowning Pool changes over the years and you're just familiar with, you know, let the bodies hit the floor and things of that nature, we looked it up. We got you guys some information here. You know, most people have probably checked out by now, but for those who are the real MVPs, here's a little bit of information for you. Shades, would you like to let people know how the lead singer situation has looked for Drowning Pool over the years?
Well, throughout the years, they've come and gone with a few different ones now, 3 to be exact. Dave Williams, who started it. There was Jason Gong Jones. We also threw in there Jason Moreno. But through it all, Ryan Combs, he left, came back. He's there.
As Shade said, Dave Williams, the OG lead singer that most people are familiar with. He was around from 1999 to 2002 when he tragically passed away. We had Jason Gong Jones take over in 2003, and he was there from 2003 to 2005. And we had Ryan McCombs then take over from 2005 to 2011 to when he took a break. And when he took a break, we actually had Jason Moreno take over from 2012 to 2023, who was actually, if you're going by the lead vocalist who was with the band the longest, that would be Jason Moreno. He was with them for quite a long time. And then not sure what happened, but they parted ways and Ryan McCombs came back. So it's going to be a good one. I'm definitely wanting to dive down their rabbit hole of music a little bit more because I'd like to listen now to all the different lead singers back to back to back and see which one I really tend to gravitate towards. Because
There's only one singer, Dave Williams. After that, change the name. Drowning Pool died with Dave.
What are you, a Linkin Park fan?
I love Linkin Park.
Now we're just having some fun, folks. Dylan's just having some fun
no.
with you. It's just wild to see. Hell, I don't remember the backlash from changing lead singers. Now, the internet wasn't quite what it is today, but they've had several lead singers over the course of Drowning Pool being a thing. And where are all the people clamoring that they need to change their name and their whole style of music because the lead singer passed away? It's absolutely ridiculous. And if you want to know more of our thoughts on that, we covered so far as of viewing this video, the first 2 music videos that Linkin Park has made with Emily. You can go back and check those out along with what, Dylan?
Rest of our Fail or Fire series.
We have a whole lot more videos that you might just be into. You might find something you didn't know exists that goes on your everyday playlist. So let us know in the comments whether you thought this was a fail, fire, or just plain mid. Like and subscribe if you had fun with this video. If you didn't, that's okay too, because we are Cyber School Media. This was Fail or Fire, and we will keep bringing you the heat. We'll see you tomorrow.
Later.